Hey you guys, and welcome to another book haul video. Yep, I know you guys love these things, huh? This one's, like most of them are from eBay, and it's been such a long time that I bought from eBay. This is just living nostalgia, but I'm getting books off of my floor. Yes, I am. So the first one that I want to show you is actually a rebuy for me because I already own this book, but I love this cover, so I had to buy it, and it is the Amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Strand, and this is what it looks like. Look, it looks like a newspaper. So of course I had to get it. And this is of course I think like an uncorrected proof copy, so it didn't end up looking like this, which is why I was just like, should I get it? Should I not? Should I? And I ended up getting it because I cracked like nobody's business. But I actually own like the trilogy, and this is how it came out finally. So this is what it looks like. So different, right? Right. But I really love this trilogy, and I've also found out that they had this in hardcover, and so I may be rebuying it again, all in hardcover, because I have a problem, and someone needs to stop me. But I'm gonna just read the back for you guys. Nathaniel is 11 years old and a magician's apprentice, learning the traditional arts of magic. All is well until he has a life-changing encounter with Simon Lovelace, a magician out of unraveled ruthlessness and ambition. When Lovelace brutally humiliates Nathaniel in public, Nathaniel decides to speed up his education, teaching himself spells way beyond his years. With revenge on his mind, he masters one of the toughest spells of all and summons Bartimus, a 5,000-year-old Jinji, to assist him. But summoning Bartimus and controlling him are two different things entirely. When Nathaniel sends I'm pretty sure, I think it's pronounced Genie, but I'm just Gingy, out to steal Lovelace's greatest treasure, he finds himself caught up in a whirlwind of magical espionage, murder, and rebellion. And I really enjoyed this trilogy. Like, I read, all books look like this, basically, and I read them in, like, a matter of, like, a couple of, like, okay, but, like, a book a day. I was just like, what's going on? So I really need to reread them, because it's been a while since I've read them. But moving on from that, the next book I got was The Peculiars by Stefan Bachman, and look at this cover. I really like it, and I really like the touch and feel. Okay, that's too much. But this is about a changeling who saves the city, and in the process finds himself friendship in a place in the world that has always scorned him. And I bought this mostly on it. Somebody said that this was really good, so I saw it cheap on eBay, so I decided to go ahead and get it. The next book I got, I've been wanting for a while, and then it was in Amazon's bargain bin, but it was like $10, and I was like, I ain't paying $10 because that's how cheap I've gotten. And then I saw it on eBay, and I've been watching it for months and months, and it's been like $5, and I was like, oh, finally I'm gonna get it. And it's like, I went down to $4 and something when I got it, then it went down to $3, and then I was like, I couldn't have got it when it was $3. But anyway, it was Alice I Have Been by Melanie Benjamin. What? Yes, lovely. This is how it looks, and of course it's an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, so I'm gonna read the inside flap. Alice Liddell Hargrave's life has been a richly woven tapestry. As a young woman, wife, mother, and widow, she's experienced intense passion, great privilege, and greater tragedy. But as she nears her 81st birthday, she knows that to the world around her, she is and will always be only Alice. Her life was permanently dog-eared at one fateful moment in her 10th year, the golden summer day. She urged a grown-up friend to write down one of his fanciful stories. That story, a wild tale of rabbits, queens, and a precious young child, becomes a sensation the world over. Its author, a shy, stuttering Oxford professor, does more than immortalize Alice. He changes her life forever. But even he cannot stop time as much as he might like to. And as Alice's childhood slips away, a peacetime of glittering balls and royal romance gives way to the urgent tide of war. For Alice, the stakes cannot be higher, for she is the mother of 3 grown sons, soldiers all. Yet even as she stands to lose everything she treasures, one part of her will always be the one determined, undaunted Alice of the story, who discovered that life beyond the rabbit hole was an astonishing journey. So I cannot wait to read this. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and I've heard some good things about it from one person I know who read it, so I'm really looking forward to it. And it has like an interesting picture right here. Looks like that. Not sure what that pertains to, but I guess we'll see whenever we read it. And the next book is another book that I've been wanting for a very, very long while, and I've actually talked about it on my Amazon Spotlights because it's been in the Amazon daily deal and stuff like that for like $2.99 on the Kindle. But I wanted the physical copy, and I found it for like $5 or $6 on eBay. It's called A Long, Long Sleep by Annan Sheenan. Yes, I'm so happy to have a physical copy. And let's see. Rosaline Fitzroy has been asleep for 62 years when she is woken by a kiss. Locked away in the chemically induced slumber status tube in a forgotten subbasement, 16-year-old Rose slept straight through the dark times that killed millions and utterly changed the world she knew. Now her parents and her first love are long dead, and Rose, held upon her awakening as a long-lost heir to an interplanetary empire, is thrust alone into a future in which she is viewed as either a freak or a threat. Desperate to put the past behind her and adapt to a new world, Rose finds herself drawn to the boy who kissed her awake, hoping that he can help her to start fresh. But when a deadly danger jeopardizes her fragile new existence, Rose must face the ghosts of her past with open eyes, or be left without any future at all. I think this, I haven't heard anything about this being a trilogy or anything like that, so hopefully it's a standalone and I can go ahead and read it and hide be the end. So, the next book that I got for like $5 on Amazon. I mean, eBay. I know, it's been good. It was good. That's why I kind of went crazy. And it was and Acai Boys by Neil Gaiman, and I just couldn't resist because I was talking to Geraldine and we are talking about Neil Gaiman, and I was just like, oh yes, looking at stuff on eBay, and I was just like, I have to. I was like, I'll bid, and if no one outbids me, then I'll win, and that'll be it, and I won. Yep. So I'm gonna read what this is about. And Acai Boys, God is dead, meet the kids. When Fat Charlie's dad named something, it stuck, like calling Fat Charlie Fat Charlie. Even now, 20 years later, Charlie and Nancy can't shake that name. One of the many embarrassing gifts his father bestowed before he dropped dead on a karaoke stage and ruined Fat Charlie's life. Mr. Nancy left Fat Charlie things like the tall, good-looking stranger who appears on Charlie's doorstep, who appears to be the brother he never knew. A brother as different from Charlie as night is from day. A brother who's going to show Charlie how to lighten up and have a little fun, just like dear old dad. And all of a sudden, next starts getting very interesting for Fat Charlie. Because you see, Charlie's dad wasn't just any dad, he was Anasai, a trickster god, the spider god. Anasai is a spirit of rebellion, able to overturn the social order, create wealth out of thin air, and baffle the devil. Some said he could cheat even death himself. So this sounds really, really good. I'm really looking forward to it. I have a lot of his books, but I haven't yet read any yet, so I'm hoping to get to one soon. I really want to read Stardust first, so I'm probably going to buy that soon and read that, even though I own all these, and I probably should read that one first. But you guys don't judge me. The next two books I want to show you I actually got from Amazon, and I don't think I hauled them yet, and it is 50 Shades Darker, which is the second book in the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, and then 50 Shades Free. I bought all these before I knew that they were hardcover copies, and then I was just like, well, I have them. Let's just go. So many books to read. I started the first chapter of 50 Shades of Grey, but I'm gotten distracted by all these other books that I'm reading, so not sure when I'll get to it. And then the last book that I got on eBay, and it was basically like $10, was The Diviners by Libba Bray, and it was great because I didn't have to pay shipping and handling, so that was awesome. And I've been wanting this book for such a long time, and as most of you know, when you take off the cover, it looks like this. So then you get that, and I'm so excited because I love Libba Bray's Gemma Doyle trilogy. So I'm really hoping to like this one as well, and I'll probably start on this next whenever I read any of our books. Do you believe there are ghosts and demons and diviners among us? Evie O'Neill has been exiled from her old hometown and shipped off to the bustling streets of New York City, and she is positively ecstatic. It's 1926, and New York is filled with speakeasies, sick-free girls, and rakish pickpockets. The only catch is that she has to live with her Uncle Will and his unearthly obsession with the occult. Evie wants to discover her darkest secret, a supernatural power that has only brought her trouble so far. But when the police find a murdered girl branded with the cryptic symbol and Will is called out to the scene, Evie realizes her gift could help catch a serial killer. As Evie jumps headlong into a dance with the murderer, other stories unfold in a city that never sleeps. A young man named Memphis is caught between two worlds. A chorus girl named Theta is running from her past. A student named Jericho hides a shocking secret. And unknown to all, something dark and evil has awakened. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's a little bit of a beast, but yes, I cannot wait to get into it. I'm not sure if there's going to be more in the series. I'm not sure. I think so, but we'll see. Absolutely love this cover. And so that is it for this book haul. So you guys tell me, have you guys heard of these books before? Have you guys read them, hated them, loved them, something? Just, you know, tell me all your thoughts down in the comments below. And I will see you guys possibly with another haul later. Bye.